good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there as a team, Dero, they're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2. Count.
Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the 1st. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Nate Pearson is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Guerrero. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. No balls and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward, number 25. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. first pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Colin Moran swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. 1-1 the count now. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more. Up next, Danny Jansen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. So with one gone for him here in the inning, we'll give you a look at the standings. And you can see that they enter play with a 3.5 game lead in the division race. So one away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, ha! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It's out of here. It's a solo home run for Joe Panik. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 9.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 0-2.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 the count. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
2-2,
and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Brian Brady, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
He's really on a roll right now. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Ready on 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. To 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Moran retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is in once again. Randy Arozarena back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
popped up. Panic is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Hit back up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Austin Meadows will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that misses 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now at the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young in recent years, and here's 2 of the great young superstars in our sport fighting not only in this moment, but probably for Rookie of the Year contention.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 1-0. So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Gabriel Guerrero.
Stepping up to the plate, Gabriel Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in, and that's the second out. Here's Joe Panic, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1. Good stop. Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. First pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a high pop-up. Diaz over to his left, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count now, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Adames picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Grady, will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lined into right, a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 1-0. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting. The center
so one away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Cutter low, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Settling in now, Randall Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Men on third with 2 down. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go. Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, number 25. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Aaron Luke.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The first base.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box, Joe Panic, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lou is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offense.
In now, Bo Bichette. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the... Into the box, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The second base.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bichette's got it, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Brian Brady, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure.
Up
Makes the
next
play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Rowe, an Ohio native who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Here's Randall Grichuk. Line hard, but foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
now batting, right fielder, Gabriel Guerrero.
At the plate now, Gabriel Guerrero, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 0-2 once more. He's outside for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Giles.
And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Randy Arozarena comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it. I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one just misses off the corner. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now batting, number 25. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tim Mesa takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Nate Pearson wins his team-leading 10th game of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Ryan Yarbrough is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.